Hi Clifford, it's Chelsea from Londonderry here. I just wanted to make you a quick video of the two different Laramies that we were talking about over the phone here. So on the left, on this side, we have our True Blue. On the right, this is our Blue Streak one here. So basically that's the only difference between these two trucks. So I'm just going to do a quick walk around here of the Blue Streak one just to show you some of the features of the truck, but I just want you to know that everything that's in this one is going to be identical to what's in the the True Blue one. So if the navy blue is more your style, not to worry, the features are identical. But all of our headlights have this Lexicon lens cover. This material is what they use in airplane windows, and it's super durable. So if you're ever driving down the highway, you don't really have to worry about rocks smashing your windshield or your headlights here, because you can really wail on it. If you look up some YouTube videos, you can see people who have just pounded on those lights and they don't break. Parking sensors along the front and the bumper here, and chrome grille standard on the Laramie. You get your fog lights down in the bottom, 20-inch chrome rims with the distinct Laramie rim. This only comes on the Laramie. They come with dual breakaway mirrors here, so they fold in like that and like that. So that way if you're ever on a busy road somewhere, you know, if someone sideswipes you, they're not going to take your mirror off, it'll just fold away. You also get supplemental turn signals on the bottom here. This truck is equipped with keyless enter and go, so basically if you have your key in your pocket and you stick your hand right here, if the truck wasn't already unlocked, which it is, the locks would come up, and you can lock it with this button here. So you don't even need to get your key out of your pocket, you just walk up to it and you have the power, you have the magic touch to open it. Power windows, power locks, of course, and the power folding mirror button, so if you press this button, the mirror will fold in. And then you can press it, so that way, you know, you don't have to get out and do each mirror individually, which is like pretty tedious. You don't have to do like that side and then this side. You just have a button that'll do it for you. Leather interior in the Laramie, of course. What we have here is a power adjustable seat, 10-way adjustable, plus you get lumbar support adjustment here and here. And key memory, so the driver's seat will remember. The truck comes with 2 key fobs, and so if you ever if you have someone else who may be driving the truck, they can memorize a seat setting to their key and you can memorize it to yours, and so that way it'll automatically adjust to whoever gets into the truck. Power adjustable pedals. Your steering wheel has voice command on it, Bluetooth, and your cruise controls on this side here. Auto on headlights. Rain sensing windshield wipers, things like that. The sunroof is here. You have a rear sliding window in the back, so you just press this switch here and your rear window will slide open, which is really convenient, so that way you don't have to strangle whoever's sitting in the back seat if it's especially hot outside. In the front here we have our 8.4-inch touchscreen, like I was mentioning over the phone. AM, FM, Sirius XM satellite radio, and the Sirius XM satellite radio subscription comes free with the truck for a year. Your media screen. So in the massive console here, you will find 2 USB ports, an auxiliary port and an SD card port. You would play it through this screen here. Additionally, if you have your phone connected via Bluetooth, you would play music on your phone through this screen as well. The truck comes with heated and cooled seats and a heated steering wheel, and if you don't feel like pressing the button for that, you can always use this screen here to do that instead of pressing the button. Your climate control is a dual climate control. Right now I have the AC because it is hot in here, but if you want to, right now you have it in the dual climate control setting, but if you press the sync button, then it becomes a uniform control. Your navigation, of course, that works like any other nav, like, you know, same way Siri would work on your iPhone or whatever, except, there we go. So, you know, this is just, it comes with it, so that way you don't have to have your phone. If you have your phone connected via Bluetooth, you can always play your, like, Siri through there as well. But here you're going to actually get the map on the screen. You can get it in 3D. It's really cool. One of my customers was showing me how he has his in 3D and stuff, and it looks really neat. So you can pair up to 9 phones with this truck. So every time you get in, you don't have to repair. You just select which phone you want to use to have their phone book loaded and things like that. So it's super simple. Super easy process to pair as well. And then your settings screen, so basically anything that you can ever think of adjusting in this truck you can adjust here. There's that. So your 4x4 settings, you can select them through the buttons here, and you have a 150 watt outlet here, so if you ever go camping and you need to plug like a laptop in or something like that, or some camping equipment in, you can do it through here. You get dual glove boxes in this truck, so you have the glove box on the top, and then there's the one on the bottom that we're more accustomed to seeing in other vehicles. And so I showed you the top tray here, but underneath you also get a massive console down here. So great for storing things. And in the back here we have a little cluster, our cluster, and in the we have a 7-inch display in here as well. And so we can, right now we have it on the speedometer, but you can, for example, you can go into the screen here and customize what's displayed. So right now we have a compass in the northeast, or in the top left corner here. But if I don't like that, I can, for example, put the time there instead, and then I just save it. And all these settings, or all those controls, by the way, are on the steering wheel right here. So yeah, so you can customize, you can make each corner have something specific in it, plus you can have 2 live gauge readouts that'll hang out right here. So for example, you can have, if you're towing something, you can have your trans temperature here, and if you like watching your fuel economy, you can get a live readout of your fuel economy and a gauge that'll sit on the bottom. So any real-time information that you want, as like while you're driving, you can program the screen so that way the truck will give it to you in real time, which is really helpful and convenient, especially for, for things like towing, or if you're monitoring your fuel economy or whatever. This is eco diesel, of course, so your fuel economy is going to be quite nice for a truck. So audio screen, so if you wanted to see what music you were playing, you can save 2 different trips to the truck. So for example, if you wanted to compare between a trip to Jasper and a trip to Banff for fuel economy or whatever, you can save both of them and compare it, because you have the option to look at your fuel economy here. Here's a live readout of your fuel economy gauge. So if you were to drive, you would see this fluctuate. And then vehicle information, so things like tire pressure, oil temperature, trans temperature, oil life, all that kind of stuff is going to show up in the screen here if you just scroll through. Alright, and so we're back to there. And then quickly, we're just going to hop in the back seat here, and I'll show you all the amazing features of the crew cab. So the crew cab is the bigger back seat. Way more legroom, way more storage space. So this truck, the Laramie has the heated back seats as well. That's important to mention here. So, like that. And so your seats will be heated in the back. You get tons of cup holders back here. This does fold up. If you need the middle seat for passenger requirements, of course, but that does fold down if you want cup holders instead. You get 2 cup holders in the floor as well. Underneath the mats here, you have your little ice bucket storage. So this, you open it up, and then you get a little bucket in there, and you can remove that, and you can put some ice in there. So, if you're ever on a road trip or whatever, you need to keep some water cold, or you're going to be camping, and so when you get to the campsite, you want your beer to be cold, you can put some beers in there. 60/40 rear folding, of course. You get these little fold-out things. I don't know if you have anything like a dog or anything like that, but if you don't want your dog on the nice leather seats, fold this out, and he can run around on a flat surface here as well, which is nice. That way he doesn't fall off the seat or anything. If you came to an abrupt stop, he'd be nice and safe on here. And then storage under the seat, of course. And on this side, there is a subwoofer under there, because this truck does have the upgraded sound system. It's got the 9 speakers and a subwoofer as opposed to just 6 speakers. So the subwoofer is under that seat. It's a great compromise. I would choose a subwoofer over under the seat storage like 10 out of 10 times. So the sound system sounds great. I'm not going to show that to you here because it'll blow your eardrums out, but it's awesome. And then around the back here, just right quick, we have our class 4 hitch receiver with our 4 and 7 pin wiring all ready to go. Parking sensors on the rear bumper here, and your backup camera is located just here in the tailgate. So when the truck's locked, the tailgate's locked that way, so nobody can jack your super expensive tailgate with your extra expensive backup camera in it. So that is the 2015 Ram 1500 Laramie Eco Diesel. If you have any questions or anything, please do not hesitate to get a hold of me here, Clifford. And yeah, I will give you a shout tonight if I don't hear from you, or tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.